Today we're going to talk to you about everyday makeup. Quick and simple makeup that's going to work for everyone.
So you're probably like all of us, you want to get ready quickly in the morning, but you probably want to make a really good impression at work, and we know that makeup makes a difference. So there are quite a lot of studies that actually prove wearing a little bit of makeup goes a long way. It can enhance your promotion prospects. You can actually get paid more money if you add a little bit of makeup, and it's because it's that first impression that you make. So making a positive difference, people notice it basically. So Beth is going to take us through a routine that's very nice and easy. You don't want to spend hours and hours with your makeup. So this is a 5 to 10 minute routine to turn me from what I look like now into something hopefully a lot better and a bit more like Beth looks. So over to you, Beth.
Okay, so I'm just going to start with a little bit of primer, and it's an extra step. But if you do a little bit of primer in the morning, it's going to help your makeup to stay in place. So I think it's worth just popping a little bit of primer on. With your foundation, you need to be choosing the right shade. Sort of check the colour on your jawline in natural daylight, but also sort of higher up on the cheek as well, because sometimes you're not the same colour here as here, and you don't want it to be too light and wash you out. Now your nose will need a little bit more attention. Noses and centres of the face do need a little bit more sometimes, and then you can fade out to the skin around the outsides. Now you want a downward motion. You know, when you're doing your skincare, you can work upwards because that's going to give the face a little lift, but everybody's got very fine hair on the face. So if you do an upward motion with your foundation, you'll get that fuzzy peach appearance, which we don't want. So just keeping it sort of outwards and downwards. And this is sort of a medium coverage, so again, it looks nice in daytime. It looks like the skin's naturally nice and fresh. I'm going to do this with a concealer brush, and yeah, Kerry's going to look up, and it's just into the corner there where you're a little bit darker and along the darker circle. And then what you can do is just blend that with the finger. There's a little bit of redness there as well. Anything that you want to cover, you just add a little bit of concealer. What I tend to do next for a quick and easy, believe it or not, on most people, is the eyebrows. Kerry's got beautiful eyebrows, so they don't need much attention at all, but you might need to just comb them through a little bit if they're your own, and if they're not as defined, just a quick bit of pencil, you know, as near to your own hair colour as possible. You know, if you've just got 5 minutes, you're going to smile and just blush. So that's it, and you add to the apple of the cheek and then work your way up into the hairline. So just doesn't take 2 minutes, but again gives you a healthy glow, makes you look really lively and ready for the day ahead. And that's really quick and easy. If you've got a little bit more time, you might want to contour and highlight as well, but we'll just go just slightly under the cheekbone. Just that's enough. Then you want a tiny bit of subtle highlighter. This one's a Laura Gallo, and I really love this one. It's just a cheapy old bronzer for the contour. Doesn't have to be anything special, and again it just gives a nice fresh glow to the face. Now with your lip pencil, if you outline and then colour in a little bit, it's going to keep the lipstick on a little bit longer for you. And then with your top lip, you start in the corners and you draw as if you're drawing on a balloon. Okay, so start at the bottom, draw around. It's a lovely soft pencil, so it'll draw on easy. Kerry's got dainty lips. She's dainty, Kerry, isn't she? She's not a big chunker like me. Dainty lips, so you can just go, and I know Kerry doesn't like them too big, but you can go slightly outside the lip line if you want to emphasise the lips slightly. But yeah, this is a gorgeous colour. To keep it there a little bit longer, and if you had more time, blot with a tissue, then do a second coat and it will last a little bit longer. But because we're doing quick and easy, we're pretending we've got 5 minutes to get ready in the morning.
Yeah, which lots of people have, so you don't want to do lots and lots and lots, do we? So A little bit of gloss.
A little bit of gloss now, just to give that extra fullness to the lip. So we want just a brush to apply some eyeshadow, then we're going to have a nice soft blender brush with no product, and then one just to do a little bit of liner underneath. On the lid I'm just going to put a nice natural taupey sort of colour. Just gives a nice face. You don't want people to be saying to you, oh, I like your eyeshadow, I like your eyeshadow. You just want them to notice, wow, you look good.
Yeah.
You look good, you look smart, professional. And then a little bit of highlight at the top. So just underneath the brow, sharpens up the brow, and then we blend. So going back to the blender brush, and where we've done that subtle contour without any product, we just blend in there. So underneath, some people like underneath, some people don't, but I'm just gonna, a slight smidge of just eyeshadow, and we knock off the excess, and then we're gonna just do a really subtle smudge of eyeshadow. Now when you've got very young eyes, if you're in your 20s or 30s, this will glide on really easily. I think it's not. I don't think it's Kerry's eye actually. Sometimes if you're a little bit older, you'll have a creepy eye. Kerry's eye is still nice and young. But I think it's a case today of the weather and my gel liner getting a little bit thick. Could do with just out at the corner slightly, just to give the eye a little lift. And then if you want to and you've got time, you can give the eyelashes a little curl. And if you haven't got time, just crack on with the mascara.
Yep.
And then if you look down, that's great. You can even give the lashes a bit of a curl. If you get right into the root, and wiggle them up. Now I'm going to do Kerry's other eye and we'll show you the finished effect. So we've got Kerry's other eye on now, we've got the finished look. That would be perfect. In fact, you've got a tiny bit of lipstick on your teeth, Kerry. Outtakes, outtakes.
I'm laughing too much. Smiley person, that's all it is.
Yeah, that would be fine for your work, your everyday look. If you weren't explaining it, it would speed things up.
And it's only taking 5 to 10 minutes anyway, so that's with us talking. So really quick and easy daytime makeup.